Hey guys, good morning. I want to talk to you guys today a little bit about why I carry a survival bag. And trust me guys, this is not going to be what you think. Alright, so the obvious answer of course is like, duh, if you have a survival bag, if you get stuck out in the mountains, you're going to have something to survive with. That's important. But I think there's something that's maybe even more important. And that's a little acronym called PDM. We're going to talk to you about what PDM is today. In the aviation community, that's considered pilot decision making. That's one of the most critical things as a pilot we can be thinking about on a daily basis. That's the big reason I'm carrying this. Let's talk more about it. So one of the big things that we as pilots have to face on a daily basis is making good choices. Good choices in good weather, in bad weather, in low fuel situations, all kinds of decisions. And one of the decisions that we talk about when we're out flying, let's say we're up in the mountains, we're quite a ways away from base, and we have to decide whether or not we're going to make a choice to try and get home even if the weather's bad. So paint a little scenario. We've been on a charter flight, maybe we've flown a couple up to the mountains to get some engagement photos. They're off doing their thing somewhere where it's absolutely beautiful, maybe like this, and while the photographer's out doing their thing, the weather starts slowly coming in, and we tell them, hey guys, we got to start getting packed up. This weather's coming in on us. And they say, yeah, just give me 5 more minutes, a couple more shots here, we're done, we're getting out of here. As a pilot, you try and be as accommodating as you can, but you're like, okay, 5 minutes, that's it, we're out of here. By the time they're packed up, those clouds have come in on you. Now it's looking really bad out there. You're faced with a decision. What are you gonna do? All right, let's talk about another situation. You've been out with a student, you've been doing some mountain flying, you're working your way through the mountains, and you get past some bad weather, up some valleys, and you start looking back, and those valleys are now closing in on you. That can be a bit of a scary situation, particularly if you don't have the right equipment on board. If you don't have any survival bag, all you've got is what you're wearing, and what you're wearing is kind of mediocre. That's going to start forcing you to make choices that you may not want to be making. All right, now let's flip that scenario around a little bit. What if you were out there and you started to see this weather and you did have a survival bag? Maybe in your survival bag you had a tent, something like this, just something small, enough for 1 or 2 people, and you had some good gear. You had extra jackets, maybe some woolen long johns, you had a little bit extra food. For maybe you and some people on board, you got a little tiny camp stove tucked in there, just a little jet boil or something simple like that. Now all of a sudden, your mind shifts. You can start to make completely different decisions. You know that if you're gonna land the helicopter, you're gonna shut down, you're gonna wait for that better weather. You're not just gonna survive, but you might actually be a little bit comfortable. It might actually be fun. I got this tent not that long ago. You guys know that I've had myself a survival bag for a while now, but I just recently got this tent, and guess what? I'm excited to set it up. I wanna try it out. I've been talking to my little son Hudson. Hey, you wanna go winter camping? I know it'd be a little fun and crazy, but I think it would actually be a good time. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time right now just kind of leveling this snow out a little bit. Just 1 second. Check this out. Got myself a little sleeping bag. In my bag, got a nice little inflatable mat. I'm gonna be really comfortable tonight if I have to spend the night here. I'm gonna pull out my little jet boil, make some food. The point is this, you guys. It's not that hard. You put some stuff together. This can apply to anything in life. Making better decisions is gonna keep you safer. Helicopters become safer when the pilots that are flying them are making better decisions. All right, let's get the rest of this thing set up. I'll show you what I mean. So you guys, I think the moral of the story is, if you're prepared, if you have a plan, a backup plan already set in place, you're gonna be able to make better decisions. It's gonna be a safer flight. Flying helicopters is all about the pilot that's behind it. I'm gonna do another video soon about, are helicopters safe to fly? I have lots of things to talk about that topic, but right now, I'm just gonna take a minute. I'm gonna enjoy the surroundings that I'm in, because you can. take a minute to stop, reevaluate what you're thinking, the decisions that you're making. Are you making the safest choice? You know, something that we talk a lot about in PDM courses that we do on a regular basis is, are you taking the information that you're being given? You're being fed information by what you're seeing outside. Maybe you're looking at an app and it's telling you what the weather's doing ahead of you or something like that. Are you taking that information and reevaluating and making new decisions and new choices based on that new information that you have? Or are you taking an initial thought, the thought of, I'm going to go on this flight, I'm going to get home from this flight, and then I'm going to go home to my family, and I'm going to sleep in my bed tonight, and you're not updating based on new information? If you're not doing that, I think you're putting yourself and the passengers that you have at risk. You're jeopardizing their safety. If you have a backup plan already planned out, you might end up actually experiencing something that you never would have experienced before, and it might be something that's absolutely amazing. Like, check this out. So you guys, until the next video, I'm signing off from right now from 4,000 feet up in the mountains, enjoying my new tent. It's a sunny day, it's amazing, life is good. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, hit that bell so you can be notified when new videos pop up, and I'm gonna talk to you guys on the next video. See you guys later.